What's going on, building man? I just want to say I love you guys. I hope you all are doing well. This week, I want to take some time out to cherish the things we have and the people around us. You will see a slideshow that will have my big 4 things that I cherish at this point in time. Besides the essentials, household things at the moment because of COVID-19. Like I said, I hope you guys are being safe. Each slide will be a different reason why. But my big 4 is University of Albany for my master's program, traveling, lacrosse, and of course, the number 1 thing which you guys should all be doing and spending time with, family. I don't know where I would be without my family, and I have a big family. Many cousins, aunts, and uncles. You know, as a kid growing up, it helped shape me into who I am now. And being around my family now, even though it's not as much as I used to as a kid, it is still great. I still love to see them. From the barbecues, to the basketball courts, to just having great conversations, having people you can count on and trust. That makes life beautiful. My number 2 is lacrosse. I played football, basketball, and lacrosse growing up. I had to make a decision. Am I going to go to college for football at about 160 pounds when I was in high school? Or am I going to go play lacrosse in college at about 160 pounds? Lacrosse was so much easier to make that decision. There's not 300-pound lacrosse players, to where I played defensive end and I only weighed $160. I wasn't going to be 250, 260 trying to play in college and jeopardize my health. So I chose lacrosse. And it gave me more than that. It gave me opportunity for 2 hours a day to have a peace of mind. The neighborhood didn't matter. Going home didn't matter. Just 2 hours a day to have a peace of mind, to play with my squad. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears on Nottingham High School. Go Bulldogs. I actually got my penny from 10 years ago. Rocking number 24. This joint is beaded, faded, and all that. 10 years old. 24 was for Kobe, RIP. And at the time, the best defensive back in the game, Darrell Revis Island. I played defense, and I like locking people up. I went to college for lacrosse. After college, I started coaching lacrosse in high school. Still rocking the 24. So lacrosse did a lot for me on and off the field and opened up doors for me. Now the third thing I cherish is traveling. I was supposed to go to Texas next week, but because of the quarantine, I had to cancel the trip. I like traveling because it opened up my eyes. It made me realize I'm bigger than the East Side. I'm bigger than Syracuse. I'm bigger than America. I've been in about 12 different states. I've been to 3 different countries. And conversations with people in different places. The food, the atmosphere. Some places you feel like you're at home, to where in Syracuse you may not. Some places are just more calm and casual. Some places are more busy. You see different parts of the world, and it's just eye-opening. It gave me a different insight on life, and that's why I love traveling. Try to travel as much as possible. The 4th thing and the final thing I cherish is getting accepted into the University of Albany master's program for Africana Studies. Long story short, I'm going to become a professor in African Studies. I cherish that because it took me about 4 to 5 years to really figure out exactly what I wanted to do in life after college. The process for everyone is a little bit different. Mine just took a little bit longer. In the meantime, I made some great memories and met some really awesome people. But being a professor for me would, 1, allow me to make more money. 2, put me in circles I want to be in. And then 3, when I have a kid someday, that because I work for the college I'm going to work for, that my kid will be able to go to college for free. They have a different life than I grew up in. So at some point in time, I'll be going back to school. So those are my big 4 of things I cherish. If you ask me in high school, if you ask me in college, I might give you different answers. I'm a completely different person. I've grown a ton since then. But right now, those are my top 4. What do you value? What do you cherish? Don't say your Xbox or your PS4. What about your family? What about having food on the table, place to sleep? Stuff you take for granted. As I said when we first started, some of your classmates don't have, and some people in other countries don't have. So what do you really cherish? Take some time and be bigger than materials. What really matters to you? And seeing how we're building men, let's be men while we're on this quarantine. Take the trash out, do laundry. Yes, men do laundry. When you get to college, your mom is not coming to wash your clothes. Learn how to wash your own clothes. Learn how to do dishes. Learn how to mow the lawn. Learn how to help out around the house. These are building men traits. These are real man traits. Don't let anybody else tell you different. As always, peace, love.